Hello there. Hey there, Kogasa. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like, on one hand, I get why people have issues with Wizards of the Coast. I mean, we've been going on about how OGL 1.1 is bullshit. By the way, what is the Orc Agreement? I am not familiar with this. That's what we want. We want that. But you know, it's like, it's one thing if you're going to rag on D&D. Ah, it's my Paizo as a response. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can see no way that's gonna go wrong. Where were we? Dilemma. We've already done that. We've done Scylla and Charybdis, which led to Power for Life. Which then led to those. And then Utopian Dreams. Much a third party is hopping on the new agreement, which is basically OGL 1.0, but better. Yeah, no, I can see why, considering that, like you said before, OGL 1.1 is, to put it in kind terms, bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. I swear to God. I mean, we all know why it went that way. Why Wizards of the Coast thought this is a great idea. They have God, Anime, and Cthulhu on their side. Yeah, I know. Let's see. So the one we need is not that one. We've done that. That's General Resource. This is going to be UPEO. That's our Newcom run. This is when the Newcom run started, and we have this one because of a split save. Utopian Dreams, Soul Survivor. So we're gonna do the UPEO run this time. I'm just here to say I can't wait till the day someone makes a 3D model. Tragic, why do you have to hurt me like this? Well, I know why. You've explained before. But why do you have to hurt me like this? Also, I don't know about 3D model, but I know exactly the person. If somebody was going to draw me twerking, I know exactly who it would be. Because she is unfucking hinged. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. But in the meantime, let's see. Scylla and Charybdis, because we've done the Newcom version of this. Now it's... Yes, it is Rui. It is absolutely Rui. And tell me, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Since the ceasefire signed last month, the intermittent talks that have been held by envoys from Newcom Incorporated, as well as General Resource Limited, have been leading up to the conference that will take place at New UN headquarters. The subject is reported to be about terms and conditions of the truce, but a schedule for the conference has not yet been published. The Neo-UN has issued a statement saying that we are still in the process of conciliating the two. Okay. So... Oh god, here we go. For information on the objectives, I advise you to go over the mission. Yes, the UN. And of course, you will not be surprised one bit to learn something about this Neo-UN in a moment. We're not going to learn at this mission, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. First, though, we have to get back into this mission. To suspend hostilities for 1 hour, our very own UPEO delegate Clarkson, for the purpose of ceasefire arbitration, is now headed for Cape Rainy in a personal plane. You and Eric will be escorting his plane. In addition, Fiona will be in that plane, escorting the delegate personally. This is a top secret mission, and thus, only a select few will be present. Dismissed. I mean, at least this UN does more than send a letter asking you to stop having fun. Yeah, that is true. They do that. Now we have to make a choice. Not that one. Probably that one, but let's see what else we got here. This one. We're going to use this one. Heavy machine gun. No. Vulcan. I am less interested. Tragic. I will get Rui to draw you twerking. And then I will repost it everywhere. How does that sound? I will go and I will give Rui money to get her to do that. How does that sound, huh? Meantime, F-16 XF Gear Falcon. Scylla and Charybdis. Don't think too highly of yourself, Tragic. Don't be narcissistic. We all know that doesn't end well for anyone involved. Meantime, altitude advantage. Keep an eye on those 2 incoming contacts. We've got interceptors on the inbound. Looks like they'll be coming from our front right. Keep that in mind. What's our contact trajectory looking like? All right. Bring ourselves over to the right. Get into the engagement. Where are you? Down, 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 probably. Nope, there they are. There they are. Got him. Oh, hey, it's Keith. Remember Keith? Of course it's leaked. Who would have thought? I'll take care of him. Hold on. Hey, Keith, you might want to get the fuck out of here. There's the music. Let's fucking go. Oh, wow. We've got ECM, and it's bad, too. What's our situation looking like? Okay, these are the only 2 that are close to the escort targets. Let's make sure we take care of these 2 first. Come around, come back around, come back around. Go for the altitude advantage. Extend the turn, then come back in. It's one of the big things about Ace Combat 3 is you do not, especially in this game, want to directly turn with your contacts. That is a speed run to a mission failure, or to losing a fight anyways. Maybe not mission. Oh, wow, that was quick. That's a mission failure. I was not expecting to be that quick. Yes, I know mission failed. You don't have to tell me twice. And I know exactly how it happened, too. I got too caught up with the one that was pulling me back, and then and got distracted. Then the other interceptor went in for the actual, went on the escort target. This is going to be a bitch. I can already tell from here. Wait, why not what, Kogas? I kind of missed something. I think I missed something. Oh, like directly turning with your opponent, because Ace Combat 3 actually does have some modeling of energy retention. It's not a flight sim by any means. It's still an arcade game. But relative to, say, later Ace Combat games, it is a much less effective strategy. Because you have to keep in mind, the way you win a fight is by holding an energy advantage over your opponent. So that's also, you see how I'm going up here before coming back around into the attack? I'm also extending my turnout so that I don't bleed off as much energy. See that number on the left side there? That is specifically referring to our speed. That's our speed. One on the right is our altitude. You want to maintain an advantage in one, or preferably both of those versus whoever you're going after. This is not going to go well. I can already tell from here. They're way too close to the escort target for me. So get your ass over here. Let's see, missiles are going into proportional pursuit. Excellent. By the way, that's another thing about Ace Combat 3. The missiles in this game are significantly smarter than the missiles in later games, with the possible exception of Ace Combat 6. Where, I've talked about this one before. I did a playthrough of Ace Combat 7 with a mod that changes missile guidance to be proportional navigation as opposed to pure pursuit. And it makes the game incredibly easy, because the missiles, instead of directly going after something, will actually set themselves up to go where they think the target is going. And the difference that makes is incredible. Also, I just noticed, hold on, let me just turn that down a little bit because my mic is getting peaky. There we go, much better. So what's our situation look like? We got 2 on the escort target. Where are they? Hello, no, I see you there. Don't you even think about it, asshole. Hi. Ah, only one hit, only one hit. We're gonna get both shots back here. Go for the shot, go for the shot. Fox 2, Fox 2. Come back around, come back around. Yes, the miss, not exactly tragic. This is not a tomahawk after all. It's basically a Sidewinder. And the way the Sidewinder works is it knows where it is by knowing where its target is going to be. And then instead of going to where its target is, it goes to where its target is going to be, and then they meet up. There's a whole series of videos on this, actually. I keep this in my back pocket to show people, because this is a great demonstration of what I'm talking about here. Is it proportional navigation or proportional guidance? It's this one. Yeah, it's this one exactly here. So this, I've shown it before, but this is a great demonstration of how missile guidance laws actually work. So we pulled this up, make sure the audio is on it as well. And let me show you this, because this is a fantastic visual demonstration of exactly what I'm talking about here. We pull this out so it's bigger. We expand that for the same reason. And now, enjoy an introduction to proportional navigation. Oh, you haven't missed much at all, Dusk. I was just talking about what route we're going to do this time, and now I'm doing a remedial course on missile guidance laws, beginning with pure pursuit. Missile velocity points at the target along line of sight. Basically, this missile will always try to point at wherever its target is and go there, which means that as the target moves, it will continuously make maneuvers to keep pointing at where the target is. A missile that is guided this way is incredibly stupid and can't hit shit, as you're about to see. Yeah, complete miss. Another complete miss. Simplest proportional navigation. Now, this is the most basic form of proportional navigation, where the missile tries to pull some kind of lead on its target. It's not good, but it's the beginning. It's a foundation. Watch how the missile is a bit less stupid here. It's probably still not going to hit anything, or if it does, it's going to be exceptionally lucky. See, that is the most basic form of proportional navigation there. I'm not going to bitch, because I did that last time, and I have that rant still up, by the way. You see how much work it took for that missile to actually hit something? It had to be going after a target that was moving directly away from it. Now we get into proportional navigation. This is where missiles actually start to have more than 2 brain cells to rub together. And it shows. Watch how this missile behaves. It goes where the target is going to be. That means it doesn't have to burn off as much kinetic energy to get to its target. Because instead of trying to constantly match where the target is, it's going where it thinks the target is going to be. Here's another great example of that, actually, let me go find this video. I love this video because of the audio. Where is it? This one is also great. This one is also like great as like a demonstration of what I'm talking about here. This is the one I want. Hopefully it's still up. Hopefully it's not gone. No, it's not gone. Okay. Grab that. Pull this on, and this is another great demonstration of how proportional navigation improves the effectiveness of an air-to-air missile in tracking. The context of this is not important. It's just a shitpost. But watch what happens. Watch what happens when this missile actually comes off the rail. Oh, and I can't change. Won't you fly free? But yeah. See how the missile does a simple maneuver to get itself onto an intercept course instead of constantly pulling this larger maneuver that would put it towards where its target is going to be? This is what makes proportional navigation so much more efficient than pure pursuit guidance. The rollerons are there because the Sidewinder Seeker requires stabilization in the roll plane, otherwise it acts up. I think this is no longer important with the AIM-9X, but that's because the AIM-9X is witchcraft. The other important thing about air-to-air missiles, and I don't think any Ace Combat game does this, but this is how real ones work anyways, they don't actually have to directly hit their target. They blow up once they get close, and that's good enough, because then a flying cloud of fragments. Exactly, Dusk. It's a waste of energy. It is an absolute waste of kinetic energy. And now we're going to see a missile that's even smarter than all of that. Because this allows the missile to perform compensation for evasive maneuvers. As you see here, this missile is a lot smarter, even ignoring like things like flare rejection and such. The missile is now capable of performing compensatory maneuvers to keep the engagement with an evading target more efficiently. It's going to get even better than this, however. Augmented proportional navigation is good, but we can do one better. And just you wait until we see exactly what I'm talking about. Bonk! That guy had a bad day. Not really, Dusk. I mean, the computation has been... The missiles that have been doing these sorts of computations have been doing it... Yes, I did, Tragic. Yes, I did. Absolutely. I love the military-industrial complex. Can't you tell? And now we get to the fun stuff. Optimal control theory. Time to go, zero effort miss. This, best way to describe it is... I mean, you did what you could, Kogasa. And frankly, I don't know the details of what you said. I don't know exactly what you said to this person, but I'm pretty sure that whatever happened there is not as bad as you think it was. Whatever you said is probably not as bad as you think it was. You might have been a bit snappy, but considering how much of an absolute... Oh, yeah, no, you got a bit snappy and such. And I get why. Because we've gone over this. The entire... What's the word I'm looking for here? Yes. So I'm going to use a comparison here that's going to make me sound like an idiot because it's overly simplistic, but it also is going to make me sound like a pretentious idiot. But anyways, that disclaimer out of the way, the whole D&D is bad is basically tabletop RPG Dunning-Kruger. We all know how the Dunning-Kruger graph looks like, right? Where it goes up, and then it goes back down, and then it comes back up. Yeah, it's that. Like, D&D bad It's like, here's the thing. As a system, here's the thing. As a company, Wizards of the Coast, or Hasbro, really, is terrible. We've all looked at OGL 1.1. We don't need to talk about that. We can talk about that on Twitter. Hell, I posted a bunch of recommendations. For alternative RPGs if you don't want to give them your money. Because they're being assholes right now. But, as a system, oh, is it? Oh yeah, no, actually no, you're kind of right. I've heard other people talk about like the jank that D&D 5e has going on with it. D&D 5e is kind of janky, yeah, absolutely. You're right about that. But not so much, not even 5e, but let's look at 3.5 and 4e. As long as you aren't trying to shove them into things they weren't made to do, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. People, when people are having fun with it. Sure, I get angry. You do too, Kogatsu. We've both been there. I get angry when somebody is like, how can I do this other setting that already has an RPG associated with it in D&D? Something that got even worse with 5th edition. I mean, we all remember the Cyberpunk Edge Runners in D&D 5e post. But, frankly, as long as you're in... Oh, yeah, that's another thing as well. Another thing. There's 2.5 million people. I don't know what to say. I don't know either, Kogasa. I don't know either. But anyways, let's have a look at what this fucking monstrosity of an equation does in practice. It does that. Now, I have bitched before about how this... Of course you didn't understand that. I wasn't talking to you. Sorry about that. That was my phone. That was my phone acting up thinking I was talking to it. Anyways, what was I saying? Ah, yes. I have bitched before about how I wish this was in other games. And if you want, you can find the clip for that. I'll probably... Let me go dig it out, actually. No, it's not. This missile guidance simulation is far more advanced than any Ace Combat game has ever had. Even 3. And 3 is better than most. At most, 3 is probably doing very basic proportional navigation. 4 is a beautiful system, but because of the tedium of putting it into practice, the time consumption makes it not fun. You know, That's basically the same problem GURPS has. That is basically the same problem GURPS has. Getting GURPS running is a fucking task. GURPS 4th edition is better than GURPS 3rd edition, but that doesn't change the fact that GURPS is so simulationist. No, Tragic. No, Kogasa. Tragic is talking about D&D 4th edition, but I'm saying that GURPS 4th edition has the same problem. So, you're kind of right here. You're kind of right here. You're kind of right here. Like, the GURPS 4th edition is a bit better than GURPS 3rd edition for actually getting stuff running, but it's still a bit of an ordeal just because of how simulationist GURPS is. And GURPS is that way by design, so changing that's not really a thing that's gonna happen. It's designed that way. But that's why people don't want to get into like GURPS and such. Yeah? Which is also why somebody made a post a while afterwards talking about how, I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, if tabletop RPGs were like video games, or video games were like tabletop RPGs, it's like, man, I really want to play Dark Souls, or I really want to play Half-Life. Actually, man, I really want to play Half-Life 2. So you know what? Instead of playing Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, or Half-Life Alyx, I'm gonna put a million mods into Skyrim until all the, I forget what enemy it was, are just Combine Overwatch soldiers. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not 5e itself doing that. Sure, you're absolutely right about that. Whoa, I actually got one hit off of that. So we're going to come back around, and we're going to try and take another shot at that real quickly. Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free? But yeah. Mission accomplished. And now for the second half of the mission. Now, so this part right here is where... Oh god, no. I don't want to think about that, Kogasa. I did that with Fallout 3. It was a nightmare. I played Fallout 3 on a console, and it was a nightmare. By the way, so here, we're about to make a decision. And that decision is, do we shoot down that or the other plane? Shooting down Fiona takes us onto the UPEO path. Shooting down the R101 that you just saw takes us onto the Newcom route. We've already done the Newcom route, so now it's time for the UPEO route. Crit Role brought in newbies that don't know how to behave, but they also brought in 2.5 million players to D&D 5e and 2.5 million players to non-D&D games. Yeah, basically. And a lot of the problem here is... Okay, now we're on the UPEO route. Oh, hey, there's a tanker. I haven't done this in a while. Let's go get some gas. EK-17U, refuel. Done this before, shouldn't be that hard. Boom operator. Boom operator. Please hold your boom steady. This is the hardest thing I do other than landing on the boat. Come on. Boom operator. Boom operator. Please hold your boom steady. This is the hardest thing I do other than landing on the boat. So that, by the way, that song right there, that was an F-14 pilot. One of the last F-14 sorties ever flown. I was actually singing that for the tanker boom operator. I'm gonna see if I can find that video because it's a great fucking video. Hey, we got it. Tragic. To that, I would make a counterpoint. And that counterpoint is that there are two kinds of gatekeeping. The kind of gatekeeping that you're talking about doing is stupid. There is a second type of gatekeeping, however, where instead of trying to gatekeep the hobby itself, you gatekeep who you're willing to associate with. And that is the kind of gatekeeping that's useful. The other one is stupid and makes you look pretentious. Just makes you look like a pretentious ass. Yes, I want to save. Yes, save. We're going to go... Pull that up. We don't need that one. We don't need that one. We need this one. Because that's Newcomb, that's Newcomb, that's Newcomb. Yeah, this one's the one I want. Exactly, Dusk. Exactly. One makes you look like a League player. The other one makes some degree of sense. I'm not even a League player. Oh, we gotta change discs. Hold on. Oh my god. Remember when games had multiple discs? It was the worst. Let me just do this real quickly. I need disc 2. Check. Okay. Disc. No, you can't, Kogasa. You don't want it. Here's the thing. If you're going to be an esports league player, I'm going to point a hose at you and douse you in shampoo. Because you're going to need it. Oh, shut up, Park. I already know what your deal is. Don't try and be slick with me. Don't try and be slick with me, Park. Of course. Concerning her acts of espionage. Right. Right. Yeah, an accident involving an air-to-air missile. Very convincing, Park. Very convincing. Oh yeah, what for, huh? I believe in paying commensurately for work well done. Something seems wrong here. Oh boy, what do we got here? What do we got here?
Receiving emergency broadcast.
No. Is this the one I think it is? No, it's not. Okay. It's just an international incident. UPEO delegate known as the distinguished man who opened peace talks between General Resource and Newcomb. Of course he died. I shot him down. The thing is, people keep thinking that crit roll changed the hobby, etc., and it did introduce a lot of newbies that need to learn how to behave. But compared with 20 years ago, it's a muted positive. I no longer get bullied for playing D&D during lunch. And anyways, if you want to point at a popular thing that's had a negative effect, Critical Role is the wrong one to look at. The one you want to look at is the Adventure Zone, because the Adventure Zone is terrible. It is objectively terrible. That is the one that... Yeah, no. That's the thing. Mercer, like you said, he said, like, hey guys, stop it. Which is why, at most, I kind of just feel bad for Mercer. But when it comes to... Well, how are they... Well, here's the thing, Tragic. They don't know how to behave. That doesn't mean you screech about how they're ruining everything and don't... You know what you do when people don't know how to behave? You fucking teach them how to behave. Everyone starts out as a newbie. Don't act like you didn't, you fucking liar. I mean, that works. That works, Kogasa. Whipping them, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. No, keep it out. You might need it. You might need it, Kogasa. Let me get it back out. Praise Lothar. UPEO will use armed intervention as a tool for peacekeeping and conflict resolution. Well, yeah, no. Park is a corrupt piece of shit. Of course it's gonna happen. Don't ask me. I'm not the one that flies it. I'm flying it. I was in an F-16. Why are you asking me about Rena's plane? I don't fly that damn thing. Because Park needed a fall guy. That's why. That's why, Eric. Because Park needed a fall guy. Yes! Yes, we were, Eric! We both know that! I just said that's what happened because Park is a corrupt piece of shit. We're gonna figure out what we can do about him, though, but in the meantime, we've got other problems to take care of. More immediate issues. Headed for General Resource Controlled White Valley Air Base have been confirmed. With Delegate Clarkson not being around anymore, the company's battles will have no holds barred. In order to prevent any further escalation, you must suppress their armed conflicts. Okay. Just give me the plane and I'll go do the job for you. Fine. There's the flank. Hey, there's the flanker. I guess we get to fly this thing now. Vulcan, cannon, missile. I don't care. Cannon sucks. I'm just going to use the Vulcan because it's actually the one that makes the most sense. Fates intertwined. God, it's amazing how so many of the later, like, super advanced planes in the Ace Combat series are basically just variations on the flanker. Like, look at the Morgan, look at the Falcon, look at the Nosferatu from Ace Combat 6. So many of them. So many of them just literally flanker noses. Oh boy, they're way high up there. Are we gonna be able to reach that? That's the real question. We're gonna need to pick up speed if we are. So I guess we're gonna need to pick up some speed if we do. If we want to do that. Bye. That's one down. Now for his friends. Ooh, we're going to try and go for a more gentle climb and see if maybe that'll let us actually reach their altitude without stalling out. If that works, it might help us better retaining the energy advantage that we're going to need when they start deploying escort fighters. Like, if these things start dropping Remoras, we are going to need to be at a state of energy advantage. So let's get ourselves up, monitor our speed, monitor our altitude. Yeah, no, unless it's Fatal, because Fatal's not fun for anyone. But if also, well, I mean, frankly, if Fatal is what you play, you're probably an individual of dubious moral character anyways. Let's just get that fact out of the way. Yeah, I saw that one coming. There is a review of Fatal from RPG.net. It's an old-ass review. And it's got some choice words that mean I can't quote it. But it is a glorious thing. I will post it on the Discord if any of you want to read it on your own time. Yo, what's up? Remoras. These things fly like bricks. But they're also really fast, which is going to be a problem. No, you do not. No, you do not. Get back over here. I am the one that shoots you down, not the other way around. Goodbye. Wow, none of those hit. Extend our turn, extend our turn, extend our turn. Remember, these things fly like bricks, but that does not give us an excuse to fly like an idiot. See, since my Discord account got banned, I can actually join new servers without being in too many now. Yeah, that would help. That would absolutely help, Tragic. Let me just pull up the link for it, actually. I changed the command recently because I got a couple of bots in there the other day. But there you go. If you're interested, that's where you want to run. That's where you want to go to. And much like the Necronomicon, it consumed my sanity. You see, Kogasa, that was your problem, is you went in with sanity to begin with. What you're supposed to do is read the damn thing once you're already insane. That way, you can't lose sanity if you don't have any to begin with, after all. Oh my god, we are having a terrible engagement here. Pull ourselves up, get an altitude advantage. We're gonna need the energy. Extend the turn, extend the turn, extend the turn. Pull back around. No, we're not going to engage that one. Our angle is terrible. That's not going to be a good attack. No, look, okay, it's okay. I borrowed the sanity from a friend. I just had to give them more to pay it back. You fucking asshole. You know that's a Ponzi scheme, right, Kogasa? Running a Ponzi scheme is not a good thing to do.
Bingo.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Tragic. I am terribly sorry. We'll see how long you survive. Also, I mean, my definition of pendejo, I have not specified my definition of pendejo, have I? Let's just be... Hey, that's another one goes down. It promised endless... Of course it promised endless power. That's the bait. You should have recognized this. You should have known this, Kogasa. That's always the bait. It promises limitless power. Next thing you know, you're getting your soul chomped on. Yeah, that's true. Fatal didn't promise anything. You went into a trap that had no bait. Exactly, Tragic. Exactly. That's the thing. By not having a specified list of rules, I can ban people for arbitrary reasons. Now you're understanding. But for real, I mean, I'm not actually gonna like be an asshole like that. I'm not gonna be a power tripping forum moderator or something like that. I know how badly that can go. But the point is, really, it's that way I don't have to have like paragraphs on paragraphs on paragraphs of why you get banned like some people do. It's like, I understand why some people do that because they feel like this need to lay things out. No, I'm not one of them. I'm just sitting here like, okay, you're gonna be an asshole. Bye. Speaking of bye, that plane had a bad day. Let's go get the next one. We're not gonna get that one. Okay, pull ourselves around. Climb. Yeah, sleep is one thing, but good sleep is another. I don't know what you're gonna have to do to get that second one. I cannot help you there, Kogasa. All I can do is yell at you and tell you to go get sleep. However, if your sleep sucks, I can't really help you with that. 6 minutes in. Where's the next Where's the next contact? There we are. Hello. I see what you're doing there. Can I ask you to stop? Thank you. Damn it. None of those hit. Oh, yeah, what was that dream? What was that dream? I really do want to know, like, what was that dream? Where the hell does that come from? Were you reading the World of Darkness books? Were you reading the World of Darkness books before that, Kogasa? Because I know you said you were trying to study a bunch of other tabletop RPGs as alternatives to D&D. Is that where that came from? I wouldn't be surprised if that's where that came from. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could see that. Your imagination's, Yep, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Pulling up. Extend away. Let him pass. Good. Oh, yeah, you and me both, Kogasa. Like, I told you the one about the guy who, like, somehow fused 3 children into a monster that looked like Kezu with thick black lips. And some other shit going on. And it was all in the style of a early 90s OVA. Well, the other day, I had another dream that was equally weird. Somehow I ended up on an island in the middle of the South Pacific, and at some point I got bitten by a giant green snake, and I watched a guy take a bunch of stuff off of a shelf and put it in this giant, what looked like a washing machine drum, and mix it all together into an antidote. I don't know what the hell was going on there. I got cardio while sleeping, but didn't even get any benefit because I didn't actually move. Hey, at least that also means you didn't blow out your knees. So consider that. You didn't get any benefit, but you also didn't get any of the drawbacks. One vivid dream I was in, which one of my Necronica dolls was dismembering someone. I mean, that's just a normal Necronica session, Dusk. That's just a normal Necronica session. That's how that goes. Yep, we're not going to get that one. Okay, pulling away, going for a new target. Switching targets, and launch out. You know what continues to be to this day? So we watched Pat Labor 2 on Discord, which is one of my favorite air combat scenes, But here is another one for completely different reasons. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this, but the first episode of Yukikaze has a fantastic opening dogfight engagement. Let me pull this up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Watch this shit. Listen to the radio chatter as well. It's one of the things that really sells. Oh God, this is an AI upscale. Never mind. Let's go with this one. No, this isn't the one I'm looking for either. Is it? Yeah, this is not the one I'm looking for. Is it this one? I'm gonna find this scene. Hold on. Yeah, Yukikaze looks really cool. It's from episode 1. That's the one I'm looking for. I don't want an AI upscale. Go away. Where is this scene? Not that one. Not that one. Get the fuck out of here with the AI upscale. I mean, if I have to, I can just do this and dig it out from here. I was hoping not to do that. Blame Varia for checkmate entering my consciousness. Figuring out a way for her to break to the point of distorting. Yeah. I mean, that works, I guess. Where is this scene? I don't want an AI upscale. It's the biggest thing. Let me see if I can just pull it up here real quickly. And I just want to show you this specific scene because it's good. This specific scene is really good. The 20th anniversary project. I don't care. I don't care. It's not what I'm looking for. Here it is. This is the scene I was talking about. Have a look at this shit. I did very little today aside from hitting up Runabout. Now, pay attention to the dialogue, the radio chatter here. It's really good. Type 1. At some point, I'm actually going to probably show the whole thing on Discord as well, just because it's really good. But in the meantime, just like I said, keep listening to this radio chatter. Which watch? Do you read? Merging with targets. Copy. I think what they did here is they actually used... They didn't use it for this specifically, but they used recordings of actual air combat exercise radio chatter as a guide for what this should sound like. And the result is really good. They're going down. Yeah, no, it's really cool. Everything about this opening engagement sequence is just really cool. By the way, at some point, not at some point, by the way, what I will say is if you want to understand Yukikaze's story, you're better off reading the books. The OVA story is an absolute mess. The anime story is an absolute mess compared to the books. The books are much more coherent and will give you a much better idea of what the hell is actually going on. However, at the same time, watching this just for the cool dogfight sequences is totally worth it. It is totally worth watching this just for the excellent dogfight sequences. Come on, here we go. Gonna get tone. Come on, get tone. We've got lock. I love this shit. But yeah, I love this shit. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing though because we gotta get back to this now. Where were we? But that is one of my favorite dogfight scenes in pretty much anything, really. Basically like those 5e kids when I was, well, a kid and didn't explore much outside of fantasy. Yeah, I mean, that's just what happens. It's what happens. As long as you learn that maybe it's not a bad idea to look outside of your comfort zone, you might find something new that you like. Bad shots. Okay, come back around. Pull in. Throttle up to keep our energy going. Minimize energy loss with throttle. Got him. Okay, where's the next one? Splash one. Coming up. Oh yeah, no, I mean that's the thing. Everybody learns. Nobody steps into this shit magically knowing the best of, magically having perfect understanding. And anybody who says otherwise is either fucking with you or an asshole. Sometimes I'm not sure which one it is. Pulling up. Let's go. Go. Come on. Bring ourselves around. Fox 2. See if either of those are going to hit. Good tone. Good kill. Mission over. Which is both. Oh, God. You're just reminding me of that Stephen He guy. Because he did a video about... Oh, no. Rena, what are you doing? Rena, stop. Oh, boy. Here we go. We didn't have things like wings to begin with. Yeah, Rena is not entirely, let's just say, not entirely there psychologically. Exactly, Kogasa, exactly. Rena is not entirely there psychologically, and it shows at times. It really shows. Ugh. D ranking. Ugh. Speaking of Kogasa, it's funny. I hate how this reminded me of a guy who wrote a pseudo-intellectual thesis on how you can make your waifu real, but only if your waifu was a Lamia, because then you could put your... What the fuck? What the actual fuck, Tragic? What was that? That is, yeah, that is cursed. That is absolutely cursed. Yeah. Never post that again. Never post that again. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Let's see what we got here. Yes, save as before on the UPEO route. Now it looks like me getting my ass cooked with as a kid is cursed, Pog. I mean, considering the circumstances of it, Kogasa, it was pretty cursed. 2 streams I follow in a row where I jump in 3 minutes before they ended. Ooh, rip, partner, absolute rip. Now where were we? Geopalia, Fates Intertwined. Yes. We're gonna do that. Save here. Probably gonna have to overwrite the Power for Life save as much as I don't like it, but that's fine because when we go to the mission simulator, we'll be able to do that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What the fuck? What's going on here? Oh, hey, it's Park. What are you doing here, you corrupt bastard? Arrogant much? So I only get lashed 20 to 40 times. There are 4 different exams. Oh my god. That's all. That is awful, Kogasa. That's absolutely awful. Damn. Have you forgotten that your mission is to be with us to the end? Oh boy. Yeah, I kind of get that. It's still awful. And have even been cast aside by Newcom. Who gave you a chance? You'd better think again about what? The reason you're there. If you don't... Oh, if you don't want to lose the place you're to go back to. And that's what we get into universities. Blood, and also blood. Oh shit, partner entered the chat. Turn the lights off before he starts chatting. No! No, partner, we're not ending here. I'm not ending here. I was just telling someone to shut up. It's fine. Let's see here. Let's see. Mission. Oh yeah, reaching for the stars. What do we got here? General resource. Oh boy, we're gonna intercept the general resource attack on. Oh boy, okay. We'll take Newcom's request. Okay, I know what this is. An Ivy Lash. What the hell is that, Kogasa? That sounds worrying. Anyways, we're gonna use this thing. with these. Because we're about to deal with a lot of ground targets. And this is going to make that easier, hopefully. Watch how it turns out. It was a thick one on her desk. I cringed and pulled back, and she struck the desk, shattering the acrylic board. Yes, but it still doesn't explain what an ivy lash is. What's an ivy lash? I get that she shattered the acrylic board. Oh, okay. Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. Exactly what you said it was. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be anything else? This is the Astorozoa. It's this game's idea of a ground attack plane. Yes, it's hideous. I know. Bonk. Yep, that works out perfectly. That works out perfectly for me then. We just gotta focus on these red targets. The rest is simple. Simplicity itself. Shit, come back around, come back around, come back around. Ah, we got one behind us. We got one behind us. Looks like the escorts have not taken too kindly to me shooting down these, whatever they are. Antlion, whatever an antlion is. They do not like me. Well, that's too bad for them. I'm still going to shoot down these things. You can come and get me if you want. Concept works for boats, but I don't think it works so well for aircraft. Yeah. But I mean, it's Ace Combat 3. Ace Combat 3 is full of all kinds of things that probably would not work aerodynamically. That's kind of its whole shtick. It's super sci-fi bullshit. It just works. Don't question it. Ooh, that could have gone way worse. 2, 3. Did we hit either of those? Did both of those miss? Yeah, they missed. Okay. Whatever. The engage is this is gonna be a lot easier to deal with once they're on the ground. Just you watch. Ooh, yes, I see them landing. Don't worry, Carrick. I see it. I'm coming back around for another run. Wow, we just missed again, didn't we? Yeah, I saw that they landed. We're working on it. We're working on it. Don't worry. First target confirmed. Engaging. Yeah, I would say Kogawa. That sounds awful. That sounds absolutely horrendous. And it reminds me, do you know what I despise? Do you know what I despise? And I always have despised? Are all of those annoying boomer comedians who are like, well, we got beat as kids and that's why we're good. You didn't get beat as kids and that's why kids are bad now. We gotta beat kids. That's why they're bad. It's like, no? Are you okay? Do you want me to call someone? Shut up. This is a terrible argument to make. Exactly, Kogas. It's like this whole idea that somehow like beating kids, the utter fetishization of corporal punishment is the most ridiculous thing. I swear to God. Like people act like it's some kind of like magic. It's some kind of great thing that they have taken away from us. No, it's not. Beating kids doesn't help anything. It's yeah, same Dusk, same, absolute same. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's one down. Just leaves us one last landing. One last landing unit to take care of. Let's go for it now. Coming around, coming around, coming around. And launch away, launch away. Let's see what this thing actually does on its trajectory. Wow, it just missed. It completely missed. Yeah, what? Why did that miss? Yeah, it missed a basically stationary target. Well, slow moving, actually, because it is moving. It missed a slow moving target. What the hell was that? Yeah, no, it's one of the things. Another one of my favorite things. I'm not usually one for cute little sayings. And such. But there is one that I'm very fond of, and that is strict parents make sneaky kids. You think you're, oh, I'm showing them discipline. No, you're not. You're just teaching them how to sneak around and get in trouble better. This is also why, you know what, usually, you know how,
このままじゃサーフはパーク司令の手先となっていくだけだろう。俺はまだレナのように自分が飛ぶための目的なんて考えたいとは思わない。ただ誰かの私欲のために死ぬのは嫌だ。
basically, unless it's absolutely necessary for whatever reason, strict disciplinary policies, strict like punishment policies tend not to be very effective. Yeah, I think that was the term. Kogasa. I could be wrong, but I think that was in fact the term. And it wouldn't surprise me considering what happened. Well, like he said, all the beatings that you got. God damn. Oh, hey, what's this thing? It's a dome. And a train. And a plane. Oh, it's the Night Raven. Yeah, not so much they get sneaky, but not so little that they get lazy. I mean, kinda, yeah. You've got the idea, right? Oh, hey. What's this? Why is somebody taking photos of Rena? What do they plan to do with these? Yes, it's Rena. Why do you care? I think I know who this is, brother. This is Park, isn't it? Yes, the Night Raven has disappeared. One-way ticket. Oh boy, what's happening here? A train. A top secret research unit that had been entrusted to us has been stolen. Oh. Oh. I see what's happening here. So basically, you want us to blow up that locomotive so that the cargo can be recovered. Okay, I think I can do that. I want to check something real quickly here. No, this is not the plane we want. There's one that I know that gets a certain weapon that's actually really good for... Ah, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. I got this. I got this. I got this. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's the biggest thing. That right there is the absolute biggest thing, Tragic. Is if you're like disciplining a kid, tell them why. Or if you're gonna tell a kid to do something, tell them why. Because I said so doesn't help anyone. It helps literally no one. Wow. That wasn't intentional at all. That wasn't intentional at all. Oh my god. It's the Night Raven, Keith. It's the Night Raven, Keith. Yeah. God. Tragic. Tragic. Damn it. Damn it. I got it, and then I crashed. I got it, and then I crashed right after I got it. God damn it. It's... Once is an accident. What is twice? Twice is stupid. That's what twice is, Kogasa. There we go. That takes care of the escort plane. Up, 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 up. Pulling up, 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 pulling up. Woo! Successful evasion. Come back around. Gonna go for another run. Missiles do not track on this target. Keep that in mind. Got him! Oh, we gotta get the next one still. Okay, fine, I guess. There's 2 targets here. You know what else this reminds me of? This reminds me of... Who here is... I don't know, were you here when I played Armored Core 2? If you were, there's a mission in that is it's a repeat of a mission from the first game, but you have to defend a train as it's coming in to a depot to refuel. God, tunnel! I should have just flown into the tunnel. I should have just flown into the tunnel. It probably would have worked, too. It probably would have worked if I actually flew into the tunnel. How much you would bet it would have worked? What is this now? The 4th time? I think. Speaking of which, So the other day, yeah, 3. So this is the 4th time. So the other day, I was on Flavorful's channel, backseating. I was on Flavorful's stream, backseating him in KSP. I don't know if you know who Flavorful is. He's basically he's one of the many skeletons out there. And his, maybe, I don't know. Ah! Damn it! Ah! The hitbox on the ground is really fucked up. The hitbox on the ground is really fucked up. God damn it. That's 4. Yeah. Yeah. That angle was terrible. That angle was absolutely terrible. Of course I do, Kogasa. That's my whole thing. I fuck up, I make excuses, and then I gaslight you into believing them. You do the same thing, so don't look at me like you're somehow better than I am. 5. It's the ground, I'm telling you. It's just the ground being so close. Okay, coming off throttle. Coming off throttle. Got it this time. Got your ass this time. Come back around, come back around, come back around, come back around. Throttle up on the descent. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Well, you could honestly get rid of one of those words and it would still be true, Tragic. It would still be true. Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. No, well, you see, in my case, it's actually mislead, mansplain, male wife. God. You heard what I said, Dusk. You heard what I said. Thoroughly prepared action. Back then, I was contracted by a group from General that wished to join Newcom. The stuff those science maniacs told the organization's negotiators was pretty good too. But when the science maniacs began to officially break away from General to Newcom, somebody betrayed them, didn't they? They also began to bury their dark pasts. And then, you got sold as the main culprit who betrayed General. Oh, hey, it's Dijon! Hey, I'm here to kill you, Dijon. I'm here to kill you, Dijon. Yeah, sure. Kill Park first, but I'm also here to kill you. Like joining the revolution to wipe out? Yeah, no. Keep talking about it in these high and mighty terms. We all know the real reason you're here, Dijon. You're here because your girlfriend died and you're mad about it. That's the entire reason you're here. We both know it. And that's why I'm gonna kill you. Because you're a whiny little bitch. His name is Dijon, Abyssal Dijon. As for probably, that's probably exactly what happened, Kogasa. Yes, men will literally commit war crimes before going to therapy. One-way ticket. Let's see if we're going to have to make a decision here. If we have to make a decision here, then we're going to have to overwrite. We're going to have to overwrite another save. And I know that we're going to overwrite. It's kind of easy. Because of the growing conflict between two companies, UPEO itself could go to war. Forget about UPEO. Park would be screwed, too, if the whole country disappears, right? Peko. Can confirm, Peko. A monkey. A fucking monkey. She bought a monkey. That reminds me, so there's this thing going around. We're talking about, like, you know, 2022 was crazy because it was the year of the tiger. I was hoping that things will calm down with the year of the rabbit. And they were like, the rabbit. And it's either the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or it's Pekora. Sometimes both. And it's been great. Bug hunt. Oh, I know this mission. You know, I completely forgot that was a thing, Tragic. Thank you for reminding me of that. That scares me. That scares the shit out of me. I can see Nanobite, deployed for construction work, have gone on a rampage for reasons unknown. They are multiplying at an alarming rate. They must be dealt with immediately, but nanobites are microscopic and invisible to the naked eye. Use your radar and drop the A and B nanobite neutralizers. Exterminate them. Okay. Oh, good. I do get to choose my plane still. Means I'm gonna take this thing. I like this thing. I don't know what it is about this thing, but I like this thing. So we're gonna go with this. Only child. You cheeky son of a bitch. You cheeky motherfucker. I see what you did there, Tragic. I see what you did there. Eradicate virus. Okay. There we go. Target's ID'd. Oh, yeah, that's right. When you get close to these things, it does this. I forgot about that. Woo! I forgot that it damages you. That was weird. That was very weird. Reminded me of Zone of the Enders, in the section of Zone of the Enders where the orbital frame gets infected with a virus. That's kind of similar in that regard. Pulling away, pulling away, pulling away, pulling away. You know, it's also kind of weird. It's kind of funny how the area that damages you and the area that's the target are completely different. Like, what was the idea with that? Why are these over here? Shouldn't the virus alert thing be where your target is? Because that's where they're going out of control? Oh, well. I'm not going to complain too much. I just think it's weird. That's the next one down. Good thing these have some level of spread, because that means that I don't have to get direct hits. And I'm very, very grateful for that, because that would be awful. Having to score continuous direct hits on these would just suck. Coming back around, come back around, come back around. And next one lined up. Good. Payloaders away, payloaders away. Pull away from that thing because that's where we get hurt. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Kick a bit of rudder to make sure that we're a little bit, that we're not getting too close to the ground, because that's what kept killing us with the train. All right, that's one down. Last one of these, and then we're moving on to target group 2. Target group 2 off to the west. Going around. Bring ourselves lined up with contact. And pickle. Pulling up, heading west. Rising altitude. Keep an eye out. Make sure that we don't get into one of those virus alert situations, because that was not pleasant at all. Not quite. Not yet, Kogasa. I haven't died yet, in case that's what you're asking. I have not died under embarrassing circumstances yet, unlike the last mission, where we both know what happened there. No. Oh, you're gonna love what we're gonna see after this mission. I think, yeah, after this mission, you get to see something really funky that has been stuck in my head whenever I think of this game. I'm hoping it shows it anyways. Yeah, yes, the ground. The ground, much more dangerous than floating clouds of nanomachines that eat your plane. Definitely. Well, I mean, considering that the nanomachines do gradual damage, whereas the ground just kills you. Yeah, actually, yes, but unironically, oh god, we're back in the bad place. We're back in the bad place. Yabe. Coming around. Whoa, that was close. Come on. Up. Turn back around. Let's see. After this, we just have the one that's in the southeast. That one's going to be easy. Okay, target group has been cleared out. Next step is once again raise our altitude and go in for... Turns out, yes, of course it is. Of course it's the universal enemy of everybody who's played these games. The ground is a very dangerous thing for an airplane. It's not supposed to be there. So, pulling ourselves up and heading towards next target zone. So in case you're wondering, one of the reasons why I'm pulling up, you go faster at altitude. And that's a huge advantage, especially when you're trying to cover a lot of ground very quickly. The air is thinner the higher you go, which means you have less resistance, less drag, which means your thrust is exactly tragic. Missiles don't kill you. The crash kills you. Missiles just make you crash. That's what's going on there. That's exactly what's going on there. Missiles just make you crash. Around. That's one down. With the target cluster. Is this the last one or is there another one? This is the last one. Okay. So we can relax a little bit. Don't think we're close to any of those domes that are going to give us a virus alert. So all we got to do now is finish these things off. As you can see, they're just textures against the ground. And thank you for that, Dusk. Oh, thank you a lot for that. Ooh. Ooh. Especially after yesterday. Damn. Proteus was intense yesterday. I don't know if y'all were here for that. Proteus was wild. I love that game. I'm going to play more of that. I've been playing more of that off stream, actually. Not a lot, but I have been. It's fun. Like, it's legitimately really good fun. And I think more people need to play that game. It's very different from, say, Dusk or Ultra Kill. But it is regardless. I want to try something real quickly here. Hey! 2 for 1. I was right. We can shoot between them. That'll get us 2 for 1. I was kind of wondering if that would work. Now that we know it does, that's what we're going to do. Of course it works. It's a spread bomb. Why wouldn't it work? Anyways, that should be the last shot we need. Done. All targets cleared. But... oh. Okay. You're too close to the dome, Rena! Stop! The nano... Rena, punch out! Rena, punch out! That's not good. That's very not good. That's bad. Rena, are you gonna be okay? Rena. Rena, eject. Punch out of the plane. Punch out of the plane now. Oh, okay. Ah, I see what I have to do now. Okay. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this shit.
Update target.
Ooh. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Remember, this is an unguided weapon, so this is going to be tricky. But we've got this. We've got this. Bonk. There we go. Now you're okay, Rena. Now you're okay. You're welcome. Now, could you go not join? Can you not betray us for Dishon this time? That would be really nice. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, yes, we were. Now let's see what plays next, shall we? Over and over. If something happens, you're there to save me. Yeah, because the whole point is that I don't want you to betray me for Dishon. You're right, though. She must simp. She must simp. And yet, when I was a child, I wanted to become a machine. Considering what... Yes. No matter how sick I got, even if I died, I could be repaired. You know what this is reminding me of, Rena? You know what this is reminding me of? It's reminding me... Since I was born, I never once bathed in the light of the sun. That kind of sickness was to me still just a child, enough to make living lose all meaning. By the way, she has a condition where if she goes out into the sun without a protective suit on, she dies. Yes, she's basically a vampire, but without any of the cool parts about being a vampire. And, yes. Oh no, it's Dishon. Dishon, please leave. Please leave, Dijon. I found the first person to treat me. He's grooming you, Dijon. He's grooming you, Rena. He's grooming you. Yeah, with crossbows. Speaking of crossbows that rapid fire stakes, that's another game I need to play at some point, is Painkiller. I need to play Painkiller because it has a gun that fires stakes and is absolutely hilarious for it. I thought that by doing that, I'd be able to get wings like his. I hate how many layers there are to that joke, Tragic. I really hate just how many layers that joke has. Wasn't me or anything like that. He just, like I said, he's grooming you. Once again, I've been betrayed by my own body. And that's when I decided. These wings, for which I had to abandon my soul, I'd never, ever give them up. Okay, but you're gonna help me kill Dijon then? Are you gonna help me kill Dijon then, Rena? Probably not, but I'm just gonna offer you anyways. See what you say. But you know, I think I'd figured something out. What is that, Rena? What have you figured out? All this time, I thought that, for me, all my mind needed was to have wings. But I was... Yes, you were. Yeah, that really is an understatement, Dusk. That is absolutely an understatement to say that she has a few screws loose. Although, considering the circumstances of how she got there, I mean, let's just say it's not entirely surprising. Good. Good for you, Rena. Good for you. Although, considering how you're going to do that, I'm going to have to ask you to reconsider. Yeah, hit me with your red flag alert, Tragic. Hit me with your red flag alert. Because I can think of several. I can think of several red flags that we just saw there. You are so... Oh, no. Yeah. That is absolutely like the groomer red flag. You are absolutely right. That's not just a red flag. That is the red flag. Oh boy, what's this gonna be? Oh hey! Nascimento died! This happens, by the way. Pretty much every single branch of the plot, this guy dies. Passed away due to acute heart failure. He was 75 years old. Heart transplants over the past few years. Recently, he had, by his own wish, an artificial heart made by his company. And I guess it broke? That's unfortunate. The automotive... Yeah. Yeah, they still say that to me because I look a lot younger than I am, and it's like an immediate... Yeah! Yeah! I can see why, Tragic. I can guess why. That is one of those things where you hear it and you're just like... Please stop. Please leave. Power word gun? What is that doing here? What are those? That's a lot of transport planes. Oh, God. What are you planning? What are you planning, Park? Oh, I know exactly what you're planning. Of course I know what you're planning. He's right there. He's been here the whole time, Park. Every time I hear that, I think one or two things. You're lying, or why the fuck would you say that? Yeah, that's a pretty good way to go with that. The one left standing on the... Yeah, no, you're not, Park. No, you're not. You think you're gonna be, but at some point, Dijon's gonna have you disposed of as well. It's really just a question of when and how. An internal struggle, the general resources made all-out war between the two companies a possibility. We'll suppress an armory before things get worse, and check General Resources' actions. We'll also be using a test unit in this operation. A test unit? With you piloting the newly deployed Newcom Coffin model, Orsinus. You will also be accompanied by the ECM Sphyrna. I remember Sphyrna. Do you remember Sphyrna? How many times have we shot down Sphyrna at this point? Probably too many. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go with too many. Because we've shot this thing down a bunch by now. But hey, new plane. But is it alright to fly with Newcom's coloring? Probably not. I'm not liking this situation either. This entire thing feels sketchy. Probably yet another one of Park's plans. Asshole. But whatever. We'll deal with that when we get back. We'll deal with that when we get back, and the asshole. Radar sight. Went up on target. Bombs away, bombs away. Yes, it is tragic. It is absolutely a war crime. There is a way you can make it not a war crime, but that's not really something you can do with aircraft. That being, you wear another faction's colors, you then remove them and replace them with your own before attacking. Why that technicality is in place, I don't know, but it is. I think it's probably, I don't know whose fault that is, but I don't know who came up with that particular technicality. But that is, as long as you drop the other guy's flag and replace it with your own, it's totally legitimate. I'm fine. I'm not going to hit the ground. I'm checking my altitude. What the hell is going on here? What the fuck? I'm... This is weird. Okay, yeah, I can see that. What the fuck is going on here? It was telling me to pull up when I was high enough to not be at risk of crashing. Looks like the jamming's also gone, which is weird. Three more targets to go. Okay, we should be able to get this just fine. Coming in. On the next radar, it's a radar site. Pickle. Pull away. We can actually go and engage the next one now. We don't even have to get close to it. As long as we're on target, the bomb will do the rest of the flying for us. The bomb does the flying for us. Yeah, I see that's... I don't want to deal with these planes right now. I'm not in a fighter. This is a ground attack jet. There we go. Radar sight. Queued up. Pickle. Pulling away for the next target. And that was a terrible maneuver to make. Why did I even bother doing that? I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, so the term for when you do it that way, where it's not a war crime, by the way, is ruse de guerre. And there is one situation I can think of where it kind of makes sense. And that is with a ship. Where a ship will be carrying another flag to get close to another ship and then swap them around afterwards. And particularly during the age of sail, that arguably made a bit of sense. Oh my god, they really did paint this thing like an orca. They called it the Orcinus, and then if that wasn't enough, they also painted the damn thing like an actual orca. God damn it. I did not notice that until just now. Coming around.
Pull up.
Yes, I got this. Hold on. Coming in on the glide slope now. If Dresden has taught me... Oh, God. Oh.
Nice landing.
Don't. Are you one of those people that's gonna cry? That cries about Dresden? Tragic. Please don't be one of those people that cries about Dresden. Because I would like to introduce you to an alternative possibility. And that being, without the bombing of Dresden, there would have been a Battle of Dresden. The same way that there was a Battle of Budapest. And the Battle of Budapest was an absolute nightmare that did something like 5 to 10 times the casualties of the bombing of Dresden. And if there had been a Battle of Dresden similar to the Battle of Budapest, it would have been at least as bad. Dresden happened because of Budapest. and Budapest was an absolute nightmare. Oh, what's this? What is this? Emergency broadcast. Minutes ago, General Resource Limited announced at a conference that their corporate housing in Expo City has been raided by Newcom. Among the casualties are numerous individuals as well as company personnel. At today's conference, General Resource Limited said this attack by Newcom was a dirty terrorist act aimed at ordinary people. Park, you asshole. Park, you piece of shit. Newcom Incorporated, said to have performed the bombing, denies this announcement. They assert this was staged by General Resource Limited. It's clear that both companies are rushing into a tense state of affairs. Yeah, and Park not making it any better. Yes, that mission was a trap, Eric. So, are we gonna go and do something about it? Are we gonna go do something about it? Or are we just gonna sit here and bitch? So, are we gonna do something about Park, or are we just gonna sit here and complain that Park flew us into a trap? What are we gonna do, Eric? Cause we have two options here. We can either go do something about this, or we can moan about Park using us as pawns. Tell me which one you want to do. We're on location, just a few kilometers away from Port Edwards. Are we live? Yeah, that is a lot. What happened here? Planes are going at it. Oh boy. Oh! What just happened there? And now, back to the studio. Oh god, did the helicopter get shot down? Please tell me the helicopter didn't get shot down. Yeah, they started fighting. I can see that. Battle is still ongoing. Diffuse the situation. The NUN, the Neo-United Nations, has dispatched UPEO's peacekeeping. Considering that we got used in a false flag that started this situation, I don't know how good of an idea that is. And I bet our orders are going to make things even worse than they already are. Fucking Park. Can we just go kill Park? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell we're in a state of emergency. Must repel all forces. Combat airspace is extremely disorderly. News helicopters hovering in the area. Exercise caution around civilian aircraft. Okay. I'll be sure not to shoot down the news helicopters. Oh, hey, what's this thing? God, remember when does anybody remember when this plane was everywhere? When the Su-47 was everywhere and everybody was acting like it was going to be the future. And now it's just an abandoned relic sitting somewhere outside of St. Petersburg in horrible condition. I mean, the concept was clever at the time, but forward swept wings were just kind of a dead end. Because it turns out that one of the biggest things that they ruin is one of the things that they do is they massively increase your radar cross section. And that is something that people don't want to deal with. Turns out that's actually really dangerous. Having a big, even a slightly bigger than usual radar cross section is a recipe for disaster. Shots away, shots away. One down. Splash one. Coming in for the next one. Hey there. What are you doing here? Ooh. Up. Coming around. Fox 2. One hit, coming back around. Extend. And shot. Let's see if this one hits. Nope, okay. Gonna have to come back around on that one again. God, you are one tricky son of a bitch. Out here acting like you have flares or some shit. Well, I bet that's, I wonder. Because I know that was the thing in Ace Combat Zero. There was one particular enemy squadron that was notable for the fact that they actually dropped flares. I'm wondering if some of the enemies in this game, with the way that some of my shots are actually missing, they're missing because of things like popping flares or some other countermeasure. It's probably not actually that sophisticated, considering that, again, this is a PS1 game. But I just have to wonder. Is there like any of that behavior at all? Coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. And Fox. Let's see if this one's going to hit or not. No. Okay. You are a slippery son of a bitch. You are a slippery son of a bitch. Fox. God, none of our shots have been hitting at all. I wonder, it's like, am I in the guidance dead zone? Is there a guidance dead zone on missiles in this game? It wouldn't surprise me if there was, because that's the thing real missiles have, where if you're close enough to a target, when you fire, they just won't guide, because they need a second to get their bearings. Yeah, I think we might have been in the guidance dead zone. There we go. Got him. Got him. Coming on the next one, then. I think we were in the guidance dead zone there. So that would explain why none of our shots were connecting. Ooh, that one was, on the other hand, that was just a bad angle. But I think that last one, we were firing off shots in the guidance dead zone, and that was killing us. Not killing us, that was making our shots, that was making us miss. Can we get him? Yeah, we can. Okay. Coming in for another shot, coming in for another shot. And guns, guns, guns. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. That could have been very dangerous right there. If he had taken that shot, I would have been in trouble. Okay, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Or not. Or not, I guess. That works too. There we go. Got him. Okay. Next contact is behind us. It's on our right. Okay, next contact's on our right. Get some altitude and go for the engagement. It's another R103 Newcom squadron. Shots out, shots out. Got him on the first pass. Ha ha ha. That is a news helicopter. We don't want to shoot at those. I bet if we shoot even one of those down, it's probably going to be a mission failure or something. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're going to have to come back around. Come back around. Up, 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 up. Come back. Yeah, pull down, pull down, pull down, pull down. See if there's any other contacts waiting for us. Nope, it's just these two. Probably going to be a couple more after we shoot this guy down. We'll see, though. And compared to the UPEO, y'all are nothing. Can I just say that real quickly? Those things were annoying. Those things were infuriatingly hard to catch. Basically, it's like 5 Night Ravens, except even worse somehow. Wow, none of those missiles tracked. Not a single one of those missiles tracked. Okay. That works. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. We're too close for shot. Yeah, that's too close. We are definitely in a dead zone. We are definitely in a guidance dead zone there. That's what's going on there. Good. We've got enough spacing out. This missile should track. Got him. Not enough damage, though. Not enough damage. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Keep an eye on him. 17, 18, 19, 2000. Good. Oh, someone else is taking a shot at us. I don't think so. Oh, wow. That actually hit us. Son of a bitch. That actually hit us. That actually hit us. Okay. Fine then, I guess. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Shots out, shots out. Okay, that's all of them. Let's see what comes next then. New contact. Oh boy. Let's see how fast they're coming in. Coming in from the south. Numbers unknown so far. Looks like 4. R103s. And FA-32s. Oh, I know who this is. I know who this is. I was wondering when you guys were going to make your appearance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at the FA-32, though. I love the look of this thing. So the FA-32 was Namco picking the wrong plane to win the JSF, because I'm guessing whoever was behind Ace Combat 3 thought that the X-32 was going to win JSF, and then it turned out to be the F-35. But there is something about the FA-32 that is really cool, and that's just the fact that It is about as close to what future fighter aircraft are really going to look like in real life. It's a big flying Dorito. Like, there is a great render that got put out recently for one of the current development projects for a future fighter aircraft. And that's fine. If you gotta go get some sleep, Kogasu, go get some sleep. Damn. But look at this thing before you do. Look at this thing before you do. It's a Dorito. That's a Dorito. And this is so this is not a real aircraft, mind you. This is a prospective render of what a future fighter jet might look like. But that's a Dorito. That's a Dorito. That's a flying Dorito, and I love it. Why is it a Dorito? It's a Dorito so radars can't see it. That's why. Because it turns out the ideal shape for a stealthy airplane is Dorito. That's why it's a Dorito, Kogasa. It's the ideal shape. Much like how the ideal shape is for many animals is crab, the ideal shape for an airplane is, for a fighter plane, is Dorito. Yes, it is. It is also that. That is also true. It is definitely the most gamer of shapes. Which is why it's a good fighter plane shape, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. One hit, one hit, one hit. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Climb, 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 climb. Good. We're still got good spacing. We're coming back in for another shot. Keep track of the direction. Too close and missed. Oh, God. Just, Kogasa. I worry about you a lot, Kogasa. Because it seems like every time you're always in pain and exhausted. You're either in pain, exhausted, or both. And it worries me. It's like, are you okay? Are you okay, Kogasa? I mean, the answer's probably no, but I'm going to ask anyways. Good. Got him, got him, got him. Any more problem? Any more trouble coming in? Nope. Looks like that's everything. Okay. Don't need to see the replay, but we're probably going to get our introduction to... Good. And here comes trouble. In the Meriton region, chance of rain for the next hour is 70. Damn, it's going to be rainy there. I like rain. Rain is my favorite weather, actually. As long as I'm not out in the rain, I love the rain. I love the rain. It's just so nice. I don't know how else to describe it. Hacking? Is that what's happening here? Wait. All information from the sphere is garbled. For this reason, banks and many other institutions related to General Resource and Newcom are out of order. In theory, an accident like this should be impossible with the sphere, but we'll wait for an investigation. Of course it's not an accident! Who would have... Well, I don't know why anybody would think it was an accident. Oh, hey, there's a Roboros. I was wondering when they all were going to show up. Assholes. However, the company's public relations is refusing to disclose information about the matter. Well, it looks like we're going to have to figure out that one for ourselves. Of course you would say that. This world is ruled by materialistic desires that cling to a curse known as flesh. When the economic strength of gigantic corporations surpassed the old world's political power known as justice, and government, we should have awakened. Oh, no. I do too, Kogasa. I do too. I really do wish I could draw as well. But unfortunately, I decided to go down a different skill tree. That's right. Because of that inflexible boundary called flesh, to maintain life, we are bound by our needs. You could just say that... you could just say that you're an asshole. I want to draw a neckbeard nerd, a scout, a samurai in green, and Cthulhu fighting against a red dragon. Okay, I would love to see this now as well. I would love to see this now as well, Kogasa. That would be amazing. No, like, no bullshit. That would be an amazing thing to see. Bound by its desires. We've already seen this speech before. Here, airlines connecting to all districts. Oh no, the airplane, all the flights have been canceled. Rumors even say General Resource has completely lost air superiority in one area. Why are you continuing to operate commercial flights in an active conflict zone? Yeah, no, exactly, Kogasa. That's exactly what I figured it was gonna be. I've been caught on camera heading towards the Geofront area. Misunderstanding what? Misunderstanding what about your rise to action? We both know this isn't actually about any high-minded ideals. Exactly, Dusk. Why are you flying an airliner in a combat zone? Land the airplane, get off the airplane, and go to a bomb shelter. That's what you need to do, not flying an airliner. The way for the revolution we wish for. I just realized, is this Park speaking as like the mouthpiece for Ouroboros? It would make sense considering that they've basically duped him into working with them. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Pork. It's Park as well. Pork! Considering how the man looks, Pork is a fitting name for him as well. A large-scale blackout of the press, such as this, was unheard of. This program is being broadcast from an independent personal base station. On this channel, you will be able to see uncensored video footage. Okay. Nah, don't slander my good piggy boys like this. Considering what they can do to a body, I don't know if good is a good way to describe them. Although, yes, pigs are very cute. Pigs are actually kind of cute. Discard your body. This is a revolution to allow life to be what? To be unleashed. This we proclaim here and now. It's not good if you're going to force everyone to do it. Yes, this is absolutely, yeah, no, both of these things are true, Dusk. Actually, it's not even within a few hours. It's within like 20 minutes. It's within like 15 to 20 minutes if you have enough pigs. Shut up, Park. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear a word from you, Park. Today the curtain closes, and times like those all too soon. And so I will now be sending word. You're gonna have us killed, aren't you, Park? You're gonna have us all killed, aren't you? No. No, Park. No, I'm not. Let's go kill Park. How's that sound to you guys? Let's go kill Park. Not the leader, necessarily. He's just a useful idiot. He's just a useful idiot. Yes. Yes, it was. Rena, are you... Oh, no. She's gonna go fly off to... Yeah, that's the wrong game, Dusk. That's the wrong game. Wrong game. Wrong speech, wrong game. But yeah, now Rena's gonna fly off and probably try and argue with Dijon, who's gonna somehow convince her that he's actually right. Lovely. Yay. Fuck you, Dijon. That sounds adorable. That sounds adorable, Tragic. And so Rena goes... Yep, Rena does exactly what I said she was gonna do. This is not smart, Rena. Why are you doing this? This is not a good idea. I'm gonna lurk in to see if there's anything to have to say about OGL. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at this point, Kogasa, considering that OGL 1.1 actually had somebody else break down crying. I wouldn't be surprised if every single TTRPG streamer at least has some comment to make on OGL 1.1. And oh, yep. Yep. Oh, is it pre-recorded? Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Of course this is how Dijon convinces her. I gave you back your fancy plane. Shut up, Dijon. Shut up, Dijon. And when this battle ends, everyone will become like me. Yeah, he convinces her with mustard. Oh, wow. Fucking hive mind here. Hive mind here between y'all two. Oh. Well, I guess we're gonna have to knock some sense into Rena. Yep, we're gonna have to knock some sense into Rena. Let's go and do that. Let's go. Whoa! Okay, keep an eye on their path. Keep an eye on their path. Going up, 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 up. We're gonna need to maintain altitude advantage. Pick a target. We've got 36As and SU-43s. Oh, R-103s as well. Everybody's coming out to kill us now. Okay. That works, I guess. That was a terrible angle. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. The most heartbreaking pig interaction I've seen is an article on how some wild boars got caught in a trap, which I know it needs to be done. Yes. And all the adult pigs work together to set up logs to lever the trap open, but they can only get it long enough for the piglets to get out. Yeah. That is the thing about pigs. That's like it's the pig paradox, if you will. It's kind of like it is the pig paradox. On one hand, wild boars and feral hogs are destructive and need to be gotten rid of. On the other, a lot of traps are terrible. A lot of traps are terrible. If you're gonna build a trap like that, the trap needs to be designed. If you're going to build an animal trap that's not meant to relocate the animal safely, that trap needs to kill the animal as quickly as possible and as painlessly as possible. Otherwise, it is a badly designed trap. Basically, put it another way, traps need to be built to extremes. Either you do as little harm to the animal as possible, or you kill it instantly, or as close to instantly as you can get. If it doesn't do one of those two things, it's a bad trap. So like one of my favorite things to watch is this guy, I think his name is Sean Woods, and he does a lot of videos on mouse traps. And he has gone on at length about why glue traps are terrible for that exact reason. Because what the mouse or rat or other animal will do is they'll get caught in the glue trap and they'll just yank themselves off of it and even chew off a limb if they have to. So yeah, they're a terrible, terrible, terrible trap. Exactly, tragic. Fuck that. No, just I want that hog to be dead with the first shot. I want that hog to be dead with the first shot so it doesn't suffer. Or whatever animal it is. It needs to die as quickly as possible so that it doesn't suffer. Ooh, coming on, coming around, coming around, coming around. And there we go. That's one down. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Yeah, Rena's here. Where? Oh, hey, it's Sphyrna. Remember that thing? We're gonna have to deal with that too. Maybe not this mission, but we're gonna have to deal with it again. And it's gonna be unpleasant when we do because that thing is a sponge. Absolute sponge. Yes, I'm fine, Eric. I'm still alive, and that's what matters. I'm not fine, but I'm still alive. You focus on your you focus on your targets. I'll focus on mine. Woo! Good. One down. One down. One down. Where's the next grouping? Where's the next target? Right down next to me. Okay. What if everything around you isn't quite as it seems? Yeah. Yeah. Coffee in general is nice, Kogasa. I recently bought some new coffee, actually, from a local roaster. I ground some of it and brewed it today. It's so good. Like, the way I would describe this coffee, the word I would use to describe this coffee that I brewed today is juicy. That is the word that I would use to describe this coffee. It was really good, though. And so what it is, it's an Ethiopian natural process coffee, which I know that sounds like word salad. Let me explain. Whenever they process, so the Ethiopian just means the coffee was grown in Ethiopia. Natural process refers to how the coffee was gotten out of the coffee bean. They got the coffee seeds out of the fruit. The way that the natural process works is they just leave them out in the sun and the fruit rots off the seed. The other way it's done is the washed process. And the washed process, what they'll do is basically crack the fruit open and then just wash the fruit off the seeds. It results in two very different flavor profiles. Natural process coffee tends to have more of fruitiness to it, but it can also be very sour and kind of weird tasting if you're not used to it. Whereas washed process coffee tends to be cleaner tasting. It doesn't have like as much of the fruitiness or other elements like that, but because it doesn't have the fermented flavor going on, it's much more approachable. So honestly, they both have their uses. But anyways, where were we? Ah, yes, that's right. We're trying to kill this guy. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. One hit, the other two missed. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, no. I haven't noticed when you fell asleep on stream, but I've noticed when other people fell asleep on stream as well. And I'm just like, what? Oh, god damn it. But it's like, whenever I see that, sometimes what I'll be like is, I'll see that and I'll go in there, and especially if they have like call-ins or whatever, I'll go in there and be like, "Are you all right? Are you all right? Do you need to close off? Do you need to close? Do you need to you need to end stream and get some sleep? Not do you need to? You do. You need to end stream now and get some goddamn sleep. You just fell asleep, and that's a warning. Next time it might not be quite so good." Ooh, come around, come around, come around, come around. Try that again. Absolutely tragic. It's like if you are fatigued or whatever, yeah, no, just end it there. End it there and just go from there. Like honestly, ooh. Up, 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 up. Come around, come around, come around, come around. Get around, get around, get around, get around, get around, get around. This is a mistake. Okay, extend, 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 extend. Damn, this is a long ass mission. I just realized that. So we have this with a bunch of context. Then the Spherna comes in on top of all that. This is a long ass mission. Damn. I am regularly. Oh, that is painful. That is very painful. Yeah, randomly flop. Are you sure, Kogasa? I know this is probably not the case, but are you sure you're not straight up narcoleptic? Because that sounds like it could be an issue if you just randomly pass out like that. That sounds like it'd be a big issue. Coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. And let's see if we can't get this one to work. Oh, okay, that didn't work at all. That did not work at all. I don't fall asleep for longer than half a second, but it takes your... Yeah, that does not sound healthy at all. That sounds worrying. If you get an opportunity to, you might want to talk to somebody about that, because that does not sound healthy at all. Although, considering what you do to your own blood pressure, considering what you've done to your own blood pressure in the past with just absurd caffeine intake, yeah, I'm worrying. I am worrying. Someone's got to worry about you after all. Damn it. You know what? We're going to come back to this mission. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come back to this mission another time because this is kicking my ass. This is absolutely kicking my ass. So let's see who's on we can go say hi to. That's what we should do. Who is around that we can go say hello to that I haven't rated? I know who we're rating. I know who we're rating into, especially because I just talked about coffee. I was just talking about coffee, and they love coffee. So I'd like for y'all to go say hi to Sleepsy for me. Because and ask them about coffee. Ask Sleepsy about coffee, because they love coffee. As for the raid message, the raid message will be... Oh, I know what it'll be. There we go. That's the raid message. And with that, I say to everyone here, good night. And see you on Saturday for Armored Core for Answer.